The overall experience for Elite was quite something different. It's a long 7 days. It's very comprehensive. There's a lot of questions that are put to you that force you to go within, to reflect on who you are and what you actually believe at that point in time. I do believe that I've come away with everything that I need to enable me to create the lifestyle that I believe I deserve and have done for some time, but I've never been able to create it. Overall, the experience for me was profound. I've left that room with 3 additional lifelong true friends, and that means a great deal. People that I can turn to for advice, support, and also reflection on what I'm doing with regards to deals or even in personal life. These people I know will support me for the rest of my life. The investment I made in myself with regards to Elite training was substantial. I'd invested money in myself previously, but not to that level. It was a lot of money, and I did have a period of reservation where I found it difficult during that period to make sense of what am I going to get. There was nothing that I could touch. It wasn't like I was buying a car and I would have a vehicle after the transaction. It was an unknown entity, so it really was a step out into that void and not knowing what I was going to meet. The doubts were thick and fast. My thoughts were increased around, well, what do I actually get? Is it worth it? How do I qualify it? There's nothing, I can't see what I'm going to get because there's nothing there essentially that's tangible that you can touch. So they were quite strong. However, pushing through them was key to get where I am now. So the biggest impact for me was the removal of all the limiting beliefs that I had in place previous to going on the course. I felt that I wasn't the type of person that could create the lifestyle through investing in property. During that course, they were slowly stripped away and they were replaced with more empowering beliefs. Not just the beliefs, but the strategies and the models that you're taught enable you and give you a map to follow towards that dream lifestyle. That for me was the biggest takeaway. Since leaving Elite personally, I've made a few adjustments, and those small adjustments have had a massive impact on my personal life. Things that I've always wanted have already started to appear, and I'm enjoying them as I was witnessing other people enjoying their lives, and I was kind of looking at the things that I didn't have. Now I've shifted my focus onto the things that I want, and purely on that basis, they've begun to appear, and in some cases it's been quite surreal and it's happened quite fast. So it's quite scary what you learn about yourself and how you can create the things that you want for yourselves in your life. So personally, the adjustments that I've made have created results in my life at a personal and professional level that I wouldn't have thought were achievable in such a short space of time. Professionally, what have I done? I've set up my own limited company with a view to use that as a special purpose vehicle to put all my investment properties in. I've also gone into a joint venture with 2 of the other Elite members that were on my course out of the 4. And there is the possibility that I'll be doing one with the 4th as well. That will be in the future, of course. However, the one that we're looking at right now is very substantial, considering that I was initially thinking, well, I'll start with 1 property, see how that goes, and then build from there on in, i.e. my confidence would build. We've actually gone to the opposite end of the scale. We've identified a greenfield site, which at this moment in time has a market value of around 200,000. We've recently put in an offer, we're waiting for feedback. However, we're looking at constructing some commercial units on there of varying sizes to attract differing sizes of small and medium-sized enterprises. Once it's at full capacity or thereabouts, the gross development value will be in excess of 3.2 million. So that alone gives you an example of the impact of the information and the beliefs around what you can achieve and how fast you can do it, because I am in 6 months after the elite training. I knew Steve from a previous career, so we had a relationship already. We had a good friendship base. I didn't know him as well as I do now, and I really didn't truly understand where he was at and how he was creating the results that he was creating. He was publicising the fact primarily to enable himself to sort of give back to other people, to show people how to jump on those stepping stones towards similar levels that he's experienced, but without the complications. Steve's very honest, he's very diligent, very professional, and his true passion is empowering others, and predominantly through creating portfolios, whether it's in commercial or residential or combination of, based on whatever model works for their dream pot lifestyle. He has created a fantastic process that works. It's based on all of his experience and all of his mistakes, which fundamentally have given him the foundation and the ability to leverage everybody's success that's within the academy.